I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be.
Hey there guys, good buddy Eric here from the Action Toys channel. And today's fix, we're going to be working on a really cool Spawn figure. Young man named Jackson, and today we're going to fix it up as best we can. Hey there guys, it's your good buddy Eric from the Action Toys channel. And today we have a project sent in by a viewer named Jackson. Okay, here we go. As you see, it is a McFarlane Spawn figure. It's obviously been busted. The thing that's wrong is that the peg snapped off. As you see, this peg, when I first sent, I assumed that this peg was going to be an inserted one, but it's not. So all we gotta do is get a nice hot cup of water, put this in there so that we can remove that peg, and then what we're gonna want to do while that's heating up is take a freshly printed 3D peg right here. I'm not sure if this is going to be the right size. These are free to download from Thingiverse. This is the McFarlane mod pack that you can download. I've used something similar. I've designed something similar, but they're for the foot soldiers. But this is what I'm going to use for this one. Now, this is going to require some modding, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but we're going to do our best. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to do is remove this piece, and then see if we can insert this. Okay, but we're going to want to do that after we get that piece out. Okay, guys, as we wait for this to heat up, we're going to need to add a couple of things. One of them is going to be a file. This one is a jeweler's file. I use a jeweler's file because it's very abrasive, and it comes very small. And then just a tiny junk screwdriver, just so we can push it in and remove that peg. Next piece is going to be a pair of pliers, so we can pull that head out of there. And just in case we need it, a pair of flush cutters. And as always, our good old friend Gorilla Glue. Alright guys, let's get started. Okay, so we see that this is going to be slightly different than what we have planned. But first, let's see if it'll go in. And if it does, we're going to be good. Oh, look at that. It actually fits quite well. Okay, hold this tight. Actually, I think this fits better than the original. Good. Sweet. Okay. Next piece that we're going to work on is this. So I'm going to see if this will just pop off. Oh, which it seems to do. Okay, so this is where our file comes in. Okay, as I sensed, what we're going to want to do is take this, open it up, just hollow this out. Okay, that's not going to go in, but what we're going to want to do is glue this in place anyways. I'm going to have a little extra length in it so that the head has room to articulate better. So I'm hoping that we can get this in here, but it looks like I'm going to have to chop this other end off. Okay, leave this off to the side. As you can see, I left it this size because that's almost what we want there, but I don't take the whole thing down because I want to see if I can get this in here as you see, it went in just fine. So this is what we're looking at so far. It's a little wide here. Okay, so we can shave this down a little bit more. I am going to use a slightly better pair of flush cutters and just kind of try and hollow this section out right here. I'm using flush cutters in case, because I don't want to go and cut myself. I always if you're doing this and you do have to use any kind of sharp implement or object or a tool, I recommend that you instantly get help of an adult. So here we are so far. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Okay. So what we want to do is get just on the inside here. We do not want any glue to get inside the peg itself, because that will mess up how it finishes. So as you see, look, I'm leaving just a very, very small amount up, so I can adjust that now if I wanted, but I wanted to make sure it had full range of motion. Okay, and there we go. We just gotta let this dry. And I don't know how it's gonna turn out, so I have to leave this for 10 minutes. And then I'll give it a couple of pulls, see how it goes. Okay. Alright guys, let's give it 10 minutes and check it out. Okay guys, well, it's been 5-10 minutes and here's our guy. So as you see, he is in there good. It's definitely more better. So there we go. But I don't know how long that'll last. Since the figure is technically already broken, and this is a repair, I was thinking maybe of taking a pin, heating it up, and then pushing it through. That way pegging the neck or the peg back into place, and so it will never come out again. But I think that is something for a later date, if it ever happens again. Alright guys, let's get this guy back and ready with his awesome war axe. Okay. Oh heck. Let's give him something else cool to hold on to. Alright. Alright guys. Until next time, stay awesome.